Alright man, so what is up guys, Airball here and I'm back with our video, and this is going to be the best Shai Gilgeous Alexander build on NBA 2K25. So I'm not going to say time mesh, straight in the video. So we're going to go right hand for handing this jersey number. I guess I'm just going to go with number 2, just because that's his jersey number in real life. But moving on to the position, we're going to start with point guard for the position. Alright, because he's a point guard in real life. 6'6" for the height, again because he's 6'6" in real life. And also 6'6" guards are still pretty solid this year. Like, they were really good on 2K24. But they're still good at 2K25. The weight is going to be 195 just to get that 86 speed with ball, which you're going to need for that gold lightning launch, so make sure to have that. And the wingspan we're going to keep the same at 6'10", because if we go, I guess we can go 6'11" wingspan actually, if you wanted to get, what is it? You still get that 93 mid-range, and you also get an 87 3 ball. So we're going to go with that, get the 6'11" wingspan. But starting off with the attributes, man, we're going to go with a 78 close shot. Alright, so 78 close shot gets you, doesn't really get you much, to be honest. I guess it gets you float game on silver. But honestly, the only reason why the close shot is so high is just because the mid-range is going to be really high. So yeah, moving on to the driving layup, we're going to go up to 85, which gets us layup mixmaster on silver, which is pretty solid, and you still get that float game. So, and you'll be able to get some solid enough layup package. Layups are already pretty broken in this game. Like, you can hit layups over anybody, really. So, 85 driving layups should be just fine. Now, moving on to driving dunk. It's going to be 80. All right, 80 driving dunk. So that'll get you some decent animations. You also get bronze posterizer. We just got to upgrade the vertical a little bit to 65. It's actually going to be 70, but we're going to have bronze posterizer, and we have an 80 driving dunk. So it'll be solid enough. You're not going to be able to get contacts or anything like that, but I mean, maybe, I guess if you use cap breakers, you might be able to get contacts, but still, 80 driving dunk for this build will still be solid enough. It'll still make the build pretty well-rounded. Now, moving on to the post control, it's going to be 41, just because the ball handle is going to end up being 86, I think, so, that'll tie into that. But moving on to the shooting, all right, we're going to go with a 93 on the mid-range, and that's why the close shot to 78 is because the mid-range is going to be a 93. So we got that Hall of Fame set shot specialist, and we'll also be able to get gold deadeye. The three-pointer is going to be an 83, just to get that bronze limitless range. The mid-range probably has to be higher than three-pointer, just because we're talking about someone who is, way better at shooting middies than three-pointers. He's a solid enough three-point shooter in real life, but honestly, he's not, the greatest at three-point shooting, if I would say. But, he is still solid enough to where, he can still hit pretty consistently from the three. So, yeah, we're going to go with 83, just get that limitless range. And we won't really be able to get much else, to be honest. We can't really get much. But, it is what it is. 83 3 ball, we get 93 middies. So, you'll still have that Hall of Fame set shot, which will help out a lot. Shooting the ball and things like that. Now, moving on to the pass accuracy is going to be an 82. So, 82 pass accuracy will give you that diamond on gold, which is really all we're looking for. We'll also be able to get versatile visionary on bronze and break starter on silver. You don't really need break starter, obviously, because you're a guard. But, versatile, visionary, and diamond will still be fine. And with 82 pass accuracy, you'll be able to unlock certain, pass styles, things like that. And you'll also be able to get some decent enough fast passes. And you're point guard, so you probably should have a little bit of pass accuracy. So we're going to have that 82. Now, the ball handling is going to be 86, just to get that ankle assassin on silver. We get all these silver badges here. We get silver unpluggable, silver handles for days, as well as silver ankle assassin. Now, moving on to ball handling, we're going to max that out at 86. Just get that lightning launch on gold, like I said earlier. But with 86 ball handle, 82 pass accuracy, 86 speed with ball, I mean, you can see how well-rounded this build is in general. Just the shooting, the playmaking, the finishing is still good. You still get 85 driving layup. You still get all that, man. So, what I'm saying, this build will be very, very well-rounded. Now, moving on to the interior defense. All right, it is going to be kind of low, I'm not going to lie. It's going to be a 50, all right, just because it's tied into steel. I think it's like an 85, so it's tied into that. The perimeter defense is going to go up to an 83. An 83 perimeter should be able to get us that pick dodger. Let's just upgrade the agility a bit. And you guys see, we will get that pick dodger on silver. Get that up to, we get silver, and then we get silver challenger as well, which is the main reason why I went with that. You could go down to 74, but I feel like 74 is a little bit low. And then with 83, you'll be able to get these 2 extra badges. So that's why I went with 83. The steal rating is going to be an 85, just to get that interceptor on gold, as well as glove on bronze. Like I've said in past videos, I think 85 is probably the best bang for your buck in terms of, you get a good attribute. You get a decent enough attribute in 85. You still, save up for other categories, and you also get some decent enough badges along the way with that 85 steal. You get that gold interceptor, you get that silver glove, which is really all you need. Obviously, they tuned down lane steals a little bit, but you'll still be able to get them pretty often, I would say, with the 85. So, yeah, as long as you know how to read lanes, as long as, you just have good positioning, then that 85 steal should be just fine in terms of getting, steals on the ball and off the ball. Now, moving on to block, it's going to be a 68. Now, 68 block will just get us that bronze high flying denier. That's really all we're looking for. We can go up to 74, and you can get, I think, you can get paint patrol if you get the interior up to 60. Honestly, I don't really care too much about that. Obviously, you wanted to get that up, then you could. But me personally, I just think having this will be just fine. Having the 83 perimeter and then the 68 block, just get that high flying denier, and that'll help out with protecting the paint and against other people who are trying to drive in on you. So yeah, we're gonna go with that. The speed, we're gonna keep it at 81. We're gonna get the agility up to a 79. All right, now 79 agility is still gonna be solid enough regarding the perimeter. So what I'm saying, like, you might be saying it's a little bit too low, but honestly, it's just fine. It's just fine. The vertical, we're gonna go up to a 70, and then that should get us a 99 right there. And 70 vertical, it's not really for contact dunks. It's just to get the dunk packages that we're gonna want, because 80 driving dunks paired with 70 vertical should be able to get you some pretty solid enough dunk animations that you can use on this build. But like I said, you're not gonna be able to get any contacts or anything. But still, having that decent enough driving dunk with the 70 vertical will still get you some good dunk packages. And keep in mind that you can not only dunk, but you can obviously shoot the ball really well. The 93 midi. I'm just saying you can use the max +1, get the set shot special to legend if you wanted to, or you can get shifty shooter on Hall of Fame if you wanted to with the max +1. You really got a lot of options here, and then you can also get Hall of Fame diamond with the tier 2 max +1, or you could also use that on high flying denier. But I went with diamond on gold, me personally, with that 92 or with 82 pass accuracy, which I think is still pretty solid. But yeah, just looking at this build in general, man, very, very well rounded. You still get like 80s, like mid 80s in most of these stats, but you have a 93 mid range. That's obviously why the stats aren't as good as you might have hoped for. It's just because the mid range costs so much. But honestly, this is someone who's a really great mid range shooter. So having that 93 honestly isn't even that bad. So yeah, we're just gonna hit continue here. Just looking at the shades of, it's gonna be shades of Derek Harper, Lonzo Ball, and LaMelo Ball. So we get the two Ball brothers in the shades of, which I guess is pretty cool. And then the build name, it's literally every single build this year. I mean, shot creating 3-level threat is the most common build name in the game. I'd say that's like if you're making a guard build that has high 3-pointer, that has high ball handling, has high dunk rating, just anything like that, then you'll be getting that name. But that's going to do it for the video. If you guys liked it, make sure to comment and subscribe. I post every single day on this channel, mostly just build videos, but I also post like tutorials, things like that. I post like VC methods also. So yeah, just make sure to stay tuned for more uploads on the channel. That's going to do it for the video. If you guys liked it, make sure to comment and subscribe. This is Airball. Peace.